welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the Browns sideline, you see Kevin Stefanski. His guys winners a week ago in London, so they're right back at it this week. On the other sideline, the Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys had the week off last week, so they are in theory rested up and ready to get back at it. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
Everyone loves to dive into whether a bye comes at a good time, a bad time. I really just think it's a matter of perspective. So here we got a team that was hot. They were rolling multiple wins going into their bye week. And I can tell you what, the energy around that building, going into a bye, know you're playing really good ball, it makes that week a lot better, certainly, than the alternative.
Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. It is 3rd and long. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the veteran, still going, former Super Bowl MVP, comeback player of the year in 2023. It's Joe Flacco.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Jalen Ramsey up to make the play. From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Flacco. That's to the right side, and incomplete. Jerome Ford was the intended receiver there, and it'll be 3rd down. Now Flacco. There's a short throw caught by Njoku.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. On play action, Rodgers. And he just does catch that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Here's a handoff to Warren. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Devian Clowney there in run support. 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. From the gun, Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll run the draw with Warren. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Denzel Ward in on the tackle. They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. He finds Austin with the grab. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Right now, you got 58. No. 319. 319.
They'll try and run for it.
And these plays, the decision on what they're going to call, Mike, it was decided days ago. They have on that play call sheet that you see from the offensive coordinator, they have an entire category just devoted to these situations. They know the players are going to be confident, they're going to be able to execute, and they're able to move the chains.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pick up of 8. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Rodgers now. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Steelers will take a 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Browns offense about ready to get going. On their 2nd possession, they'll do so with 1st and 10. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Flacco to throw. That's into the hands of Gabe Davis. And he'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Flacco to throw. That one complete. It's Tyler Boyd. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And the Browns 1st down.
Flacco. This pass caught by Judy. He's got room at the 30. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. Now it is 1st and goal. He'll run here. It's Ford. And he'll get into the end zone. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Browns. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Browns move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Miller now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss. but it's still stopped for no gain. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Browns offense make their way out to take over once more. The lead sits at 4. We'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Flacco. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. This is 3rd and 6. To throw is Flacco. That's deep, looking for Boyd. That is brought in. And he will throw all the way. Tyler Boyd. Touchdown, Cleveland. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Makes the score Browns 14, Steelers 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Miller now to return it. And he'll be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. We are through 1. 14-3 is the score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Rodgers. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 18-yard line.
Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Here's Rodgers. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Here's Corliss Waitman now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. The Browns offense and Tyler Boyd heading back onto the field. The drive starts with a carry by Ford. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run once more with Ford. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Browns.
Again, it's Ford. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Here comes the rookie, Quinshawn Judkins. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here comes the jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
That caught by Davis. That'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal. Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good serve. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
Second and goal. At the 9-yard line.
He'll drop the throw. That's caught. It's Jerome Ford. And a big collision there. Down near the goal line. Keeps him out of the end zone. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Open man. He's got it for the touchdown. Jerome Ford. Touchdown Browns. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Steelers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. So, from 37, here's 2nd and a couple. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And he's in. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. For Aaron Rodgers, touchdown pass number 509 on his NFL career, moving him past Brett Favre into 4th all-time, trailing only Tom Brady, Drew Brees, and Peyton Manning. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Steelers get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10.
Steelers 10.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Browns offense and Joe Flacco getting ready for the next possession. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. We'll open this drive on the ground with 4. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And Wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play.
And he will score. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland. That his second TD catch of the season. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Miller now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. Rodgers on first down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be second down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his third and 10. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Set to go now on first and 10. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Warren, touchdown Steelers. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely. And I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. A quick throw here to Boyd on the RPO. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The Browns first down.
Now Flacco will get that out wide to Ford. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Here's a third and 10.
70 Lions.
Flacco to throw. That's into the hands of Jeudy on the right side. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. 10. Here's Rodgers. That one just too far out.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
A run out of the gun with Warren. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. Flushed to his right.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He finds Austin with the grab. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
18. Hey, take 26. 26.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down. Rodgers going up top again. He's going to look downfield once again. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half.
These are the plays that when you look back, like they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up and high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick here is good. And one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our trip through the NFL starts now. At Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, we find the Falcons at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And this is Drake London. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Falcons come away with the victory. No shortage of touchdowns in this one. Ultimately, they get the job done. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And this is the veteran, he's still got it, Juju Smith-Schuster. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's Jordan Love on target to Jaden Reed. Beautiful throw to the back of the end zone. It's a touchdown. The Packers wind up winning comfortably, 27-14 the final. And with that, a look now at the rest of the action around the NFL here in week number 6. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Browns offense and Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Ford. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
First down.
On the ground, this is Ford. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It will give him 4 yards. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
2nd and 6. At the 45-yard line.
Here's Ford heading left. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here's Flacco to throw. It's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. The Steelers offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. He's been a machine in the red zone here for a couple of months of the season. In fact, leading the NFL in rushing touchdowns. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Rodgers. Metcalf holds in that one. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 20.
12 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he'll get about 5. From 29, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 29-yard line.
Here's Gainwell. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. It's 3rd and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
26.
Throwing Rodgers. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Browns offense and Jerome Ford getting set to take over once more. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. Flacco. That'll be taken in by Ford. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Formation for the Browns.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
At the 12-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Rogers. Drop this down to Warren. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Browns offense ready to take over once more. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8. At the Steelers.
They give it, and it's 4. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Taken down at the 41. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing, Flacco. Left side, he's got the Njoku. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Cleveland.
A gain of 12. Let's go. First down, Cleveland.
Here's 4. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
The Steelers' 30-yard line.
Here's Flacco. Here's a screen set up for 4. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
A loss of
3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Flacco. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down.
Gain of a yard.
And he's not the type of quarterback that wants to play off script. He wants to operate within the rhythm and the timing of the offense. But with them flooding the back end, he ultimately has no choice but just take what he can on the ground. And now they find themselves staring at a 4th down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And they'll work this out to the 23. Rayshawn Jenkins this time on the stop.
2 yards.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And that is incomplete. John Smith, the tight end. The man he was looking for there.
It's now 4th down.
And it's going to bring up 4th down. A fair catch will be taken here with that flag down by the punter, and this might keep the drive alive. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. A carry here for Warren. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Roger Jones, the former first-round pick, guilty that time. Rodgers to throw. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And he's trying to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. A run with Gainwell. And they're finally going to bring him down. It's a first down if it stands, but maybe a hold set him free. But there is a penalty marker on the field.
Offense.
That's on the guard, Isaac Seumalo. Rodgers. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. To the air once more. It's Rodgers. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And a Lucas ball way down into the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. They run with Warren. First and goal, he is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
4-yard gain. Brings up second and goal. At the 4-yard line.
Warren, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now third and goal.
Trying to punch it in with Smith. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. Fourth and goal. They'll try to sneak it here, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Aaron Rodgers, touchdown Steelers. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? On the return, it's Mitchell. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Browns offense back onto the field for their next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll run with 4. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Now Flacco. That one out wide to 4. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Flacco to throw. Off rope, right side, taken by Njoku. So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard. And it's 1st and 10. The motion man is Bull. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Tie game, 2nd half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game, so it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Now inside the 25. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. 1st down, 3.
And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there? He'll drop to throw. And caught by Davis.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Towels waving, Steeler fans on their feet. It's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Open man, and that's Tillman. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
A 32-yard attempt.
So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And a decent return there. Let's get this up just shy of the 30. The Steelers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism more yards, but do it after the catch.
This one not quite on target. That'll be too much. That one falls incomplete. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. From the gun, Rodgers. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's going to have the Steelers 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long. Warren.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. Here we go, 1st and goal. Here's Warren. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Second and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. But what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Here's Flacco to throw. He brings it in, the tight end, Njoku. And they'll quickly signal for timeout. It's not looking good, but at least they're going to have one final play. Maybe a miracle can get them down to the end zone. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
Flacco. He's going to air this out for Davis. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.